Hello everyone, I'm hoping that I am on live in the right spot. I just noticed that there are a few, I'm going to get myself right here in the center. I just noticed that there's a few comments already on my YouTube, so I'm hoping that there is somebody around. I'm just jumping in a minute or two early just to make sure that I have got everything connected correctly. So jump in and say hello if you are. Beryl, I don't know whether you're still there or not, but just jump in. I don't even have another device that I can check to see whether I am actually live on there or not. So, and I know that there's a little bit of a lag, so I might just, sorry if you're watching the replay, I might just pop a little graphic up and wait a few more minutes. Oh, there we go. We have got someone. Leah, hello. I was just starting to wonder whether, because I'm using a whole new program once again, and I thought, oh man, is it going to go right or is it going to go wrong for me? So I'm playing with new, well actually it's not new technology to me, it's old technology, but I haven't used it since 2018. So I'm hoping that it is all going to go smoothly. So we're going to be creating, so I've got all these different buttons to press. We are going to be playing with the Artistically inked, and look, I've got to try and fit in that little circle right properly. Hey, we're going to be playing with the Artistically inked stamp set and bundle, and actually a lot of the suite tonight. Hey Amanda. I am using another program, so hopefully the audio is all back. Yay, Beryl! I jumped in, I saw your comments come in already, and I thought I'll just jump on. So yes, we are half an hour difference. No echo, I know, right? Is the audio loud enough though? That's the question. My little audio bars go on crazy, so I'm hoping that it is loud enough. Hi Tina, so exciting! Very exciting. So we are playing with the Artistically inked, but before we do that first, I've got a few little things that I want to remind you of and talk about. So I will do that. I can't see how many people are. That's the only thing. I'm using Switcher Studio now. So this is the one that I used back in 2018, and then unfortunately my iPad got too old and I couldn't update the app anymore, so I wasn't able to use it. But now, because I've got updated all my technology, I'm all good. So I can pop me back on. Not, you know, it's Friday night, the hair's all slicked back. So very exciting, but just a few things to, like, there's a few things that I can't see, like I can't see how many people are watching and that type of thing. So with the matching, yes, the matching DSP, I am going to be chatting about that, so I'll get to there in a second. Hang on, 9 people watching. Thanks Tina, that's handy to know. That's awesome. Okay, so just as, whoopsie, now I forget, I've got to press the button. Let me get rid of that. I got to get rid of that. I got to press buttons. Volume's awesome. I love it when things work. So tomorrow is the last day for you to place your orders and go in the draw to win my Stampin' blends. That's a photo of my actual Stampin' blends. As you can see, I'm missing, I think I'm missing the Melon Mambo one. I've got to fix that, but you can have the chance to win the entire collection. So basically for every $25 worth of orders that are placed via my online store or emailed to me, and I'll thanks Tina, you can keep me updated. So as, now I lost my train of thought. Yeah, so for every $25 worth of orders, your name will go into the draw. And then I was going to do it on the 1st, but that's a Sunday, so maybe I'll wait until the Monday just to get the weekend out of the way, and then I will draw the winner and pop them all in the mail for you. So that's pretty exciting. I've got to get my next graphic ready. So the next thing I wanted to talk about is the Artistically inked class by mail I have, and that will be going live on the 1st of August. And so Leah, this is where I get to say hooray. I have had this class organised since the middle of June, and I went to hit the publish button on my blog to make it go live, and for some reason I thought I'd better just check our inventory reports that we get, and the stamp set was I'll bring me back on. Hang on, I've got to figure out how to do that. Now I can't figure it out. Hang on. Oops, now there we go. Now I can chat to you. Oh, hang on, wrong graphic. Oh, see, I've just got to get used to all the buttons and dashboards. So, the stamp set was out of stock. It was on back order. But the problem is that the amount coming in only covered what was on back order. So it actually went into back order twice. And then how do you pronounce it? Ephemera pack, that went on back order. And then the designer series paper went on back order, and then the designer series paper went so that you couldn't order it anymore. They actually run out and had to make more. So finally everything is back in stock and I can now offer this class. I'm so excited. So that's why we are playing with it tonight. So it's like you're getting a couple of extra little bonus cards. Hey, Kay from the UK. It's very exciting. Okay, now the other thing that we have got coming up is the mini catalogue is about to launch as well, and that means that we also have Celebration coming on. Let me get my new graphic. We have Celebration starting up again, and this one is a little bit different because normally we normally have one lot of Celebration going on and it'll last for 3 months, but this time we've got 2 celebrations, and we've already had the first one in January and February. We're supposed to have it in July, August, but it got postponed to August, September. So if you are new, and I know Leah is new, I think you're new to Stampin' Up as well. Basically, we have a brand new catalogue. Whoops, where's my graphic? So we have brand new, I can't show you those yet, which is why I'm only showing you the covers. So we have a brand new catalogue coming out, and basically when you order $90 worth or even $180, we've got 2 levels in there. This little brochure here is full of freebie stamp sets and designer series paper that you can pick for free when there's level 1, which is a $90 spend, and level 2, which is a $180 spend. But we also have a joining offer, which is awesome. So we all know that the best value in the entire catalogue, it's only $169. But for August and September, you can actually choose a bundle for free out of the new, I'm going the wrong way again, out of the new holiday catalogue that's coming out. So any of the bundles that are in there, I have got some of them. I haven't got them on hand. That was a bit silly, wasn't it? I do have some of them. I can perhaps show a little bit later on. I've got more on the way. I'm waiting for my order. So you get to pick an extra bundle for free when you join up during August and September. So, and we have a really, really lovely group, and we've got Lois and Amanda who are in my group, and they are watching. They're just, we are a drama free. There's no dramas that go on in our group whatsoever, and it's just a really pleasant little stamping community that I think we've got going on. I've got some, if they're watching, block your ears for a second because I'm starting up some more creative challenges. I think I've got the first one scheduled to go out Monday morning. So there you go, girls. You get a head start on what we've got going on. So we do that, and and I've got a swap being organised. So if you jump in and you join in the first week or so of August, then you can join in another swap that we've got going on, our little creative challenges that we've got going on. So we have a really pleasant, fun little group, and I'm sure that Lois and Amanda would agree. Okay, I think I've probably said everything that I need to say, I think. I'm pretty sure that I've covered everything. Oh, no, I haven't. I've got one more thing to cover. If you are a demonstrator in Australia, Pam and I will be releasing our next Creative Carnival event. This one's a Christmas themed one, and we will be opening the doors tomorrow, I do believe. So yes, we need more friends. Come and join us. We're a fun bunch. We're a nice little creative, and our group is called the Artful Stampers. So we're a fun bunch. Okay, let's swing my other camera around. Hang on a minute, I've got to get all my buttons right. There we go. And look, I can put my logo up there in the top corner as well. So let us get rid of the waffle and let us start creating, because that's what we are here for, are we not? So I've got to work out where I am. Hang on a minute. I might just bring my camera a little bit closer. Unfortunately, it's probably closer to my face as well, and I'm sure you don't need that. But we're going to create this one first. I thought we would play with it. So if you are intending to jump in with the class that I've got going on Sunday, that's the first, isn't it? Oh, my days are getting all mixed up. These are sort of like a bonus couple of extra cards. So let's take a look at let me clear out some of these things. Let's take a look, because we know that it's on the front cover of the catalogue and it's just so pretty. And at first I thought it can be very busy, but you can also simplify them and make them really pretty. Now, I don't see, aren't they just gorgeous? So it is definitely the sweet to go. And you know what? I don't even know what page of the catalogue it's on. So if you are stuck like me, just go back to the index and we'll have a look in here, and it says Artistically Bloomed and page 97, which is like on my tab of artistic expression. So it's super pretty. So I think when I looked at these, I was like, oh, that's really, really busy. And I wasn't 100% sure on it, but you know what? I absolutely love. You can do simple cards, you can do layering cards. It is just gorgeous, and I've of course, you know, took my time playing with it, but I just think it's absolutely gorgeous. I love it. So let's have a quick look. Now in your, when I do my classes, you get 6 individual cards. You can pretend these are a bonus card. So you'll get 6 individual cards. I've got them, here we go. I'll give you a little fanned look at them. So this is them. So I'll give you a quick little fanned look. Really, really simple, quick look. I don't normally like to give too many sneak peeks of the cards coming up. But in it, you will get the Artistically inked stamp set, plus the dies that go in it, which are these ones. Whoop, where are we? They are gorgeous. And you get a 1/4 of a pack of the designer series paper. Do you know what? I think that little picture of myself is annoying me. Let me see if I can get rid of it. There we go. Okay, so now we can have a quick look. And this is the leftovers I've got from my 1/4 of a pack. So I give myself a 1/4 of a pack when I design the cards and make sure that, you know, I don't use too much. So they are just the prettiest. Aren't they gorgeous? And of course, you know, the pieces are bigger, and this is what was left over as well. So you always get leftovers that you can continue making as well. Oh my goodness! So pretty. Now I need, for my card that I'm doing, which one do I need? I'll leave that one out. I'm going to use that one. And you also get a pack of the Expressions in Ink ephemera. Do you know what? I googled how to pronounce this, and I'm still struggling. Ephemera. Why can't they just spell it like it sounds, you know? They have to go and make it tricky. So you will get a pack of that for free in your kit. So let's get started. I've already done, I did pre-cut a little bit. I pre-cut my die cut because I knew that I would run into grief when I was cutting that. So I have got my piece of Just Jade, and I'm also using, and I've forgotten to score this. So my card size is 10.5 by 26 centimeters, and I'm just going to score it at 13 centimeters. I'm a little bit odd, I say that all the time. Hello, oh, we've got people watching from the Netherlands and from North Carolina. It's very exciting. I guess it's first thing in the morning for you guys over there. So I'm a little bit odd with my card size. You'll hear me say that all the time. So my finished size is, I'm going to bring that closer to me again a little bit more. Ephemera, yes. 10.5 centimeters by 13. So I'm going to cut a piece of this beautiful designer series paper, and the card that I made to start with, I'll bring that in. I actually just picked up a scrap that was left over from one of the classes that I designed. So I'm actually going to have to cut the piece that I want for this one. So because I don't want to use, I want a nice big chunk left over, I'm going to cut it at, oh, you know what? I think I cut it at 6 instead of 6.5. Does not matter. It was just a little bit of an off. All right. I haven't cut it to the right size, but I don't think it's going to matter too much. And then what I'm going to do, because it's actually on a bit of an angle, where's my grid paper? So I'm going to cut it from, it's supposed to be 6.5, but 6 will be fine. And then I'll cut it down to 4 centimeters, which will be fine. Oh, Friday morning before work. Wouldn't that be annoying? Because then you'd want to get all crafty before instead of going to work. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll just put a little mark down there. I didn't even need my ruler. And then I'm just going to see if I can find my mark. Make sure I've got, yes, it'll cut that way. So going from my diagonal point to that little line that I just drew, make sure I'm in the screen. Of course, being new software and stuff, I keep forgetting where I am. Okay. And you know what? We're going to keep all those little beautiful scraps because I'm sure they will come in handy somewhere. Okay. Lunch break. Nice. So this is a good time. We've got the after dinner time here in Australia. Or actually, I think it might be the witching hour in Western Australia, which is perhaps not so good. So when I cut this, I actually had, like I said, I had a border around it for my class card, but and I was like, oh man, it doesn't. Hey, that is really, really different. What did I do wrong? Oh, you know what? It was supposed to go to 4 centimeters instead of, I did it down the wrong way. I was only supposed to take 2 centimeters off. But you know what? I don't think it's going to really matter, do you? Because all I did then was go, oh, I need a scrap to fill in the gap there. So I just picked up a scrap and I just turned that on the side and that'll fit. And then I thought, just to even things up a little bit, I'm going to put a little bit of scrap under there as well. So, and I think, you know what? It's fine. It will be fine, I think. Because the thing is that if you didn't see my original card, you wouldn't even know that I just made a mistake, would you? So I am now going to, I want this to be, I'm going to use my, bring these in. I want it to be 10.5 centimeters wide. So I'm going to use my little grid paper here because my card width is 10.5 centimeters. So I'm just going to line that up and stick that on there. And you know what? I've just made another boo-boo because it wasn't supposed to be flush with the, but again, it must be the night for mistakes for me. It'll be fine. Who is going to notice, right? Who will notice my mistakes? I don't know. But you know what? I might then make that flush with that side just because I've made the other one flush. We can make it up as we go along, right? Okay, So now I'm just going to adhere that to my card front. That's right, we're just playing. I have a friend who would always say, you know, a blind man would be happy to see it. So, okay, I feel like I'm working. Let me pull my chair further closer together. Mistake, what mistake? That's right. We're just playing. All right, let's get that Stampin' Up signal out of the way. I feel like I'm, because my camera is right overhead, like my head's nearly knocking into it. Okay. But that means my voice is louder, right? Okay, so I did pre-cut this, and this is in the Evening Evergreen because I thought I don't have the brush, and I also have to roll it through the machine a couple of times because it is so delicate. So that's right, crafty girls do whatever they want. So I'm just using contraband here. So close your eyes, don't look. I struggle with anything else. It is what it is. All right, and I can't talk and put my glue dots on at the same time. So I'm just trying to, where there's bold bits of card, I'm just trying to pop a little bit of glue in those areas. That one's really tricky to do. So I'll just make sure I've got enough glue everywhere else that hopefully that bit, just like the rest of it, holds, if you get what I mean. And hopefully it doesn't dry before, whoops, hopefully it doesn't dry before I can get it to set. Okay, now gently pick him up. And I love this because you can just pop it wherever you want. I think I might, which way will I do it? I might do it this way. All right, so I lay that down, and then, excuse the noise, what I normally do while I'm working on other things is just get a block and sit it on there while it grabs, and then I can go off and work on something else. So I am now going to, I should have had these all loaded up, shouldn't I? Because I need to cut them out with my, oops, I need you as well. These all ready. My happy birthday. Right, now I've got a little bit of basic white here, and I'm going to use the Just Jade and also the polished pink. Now I reckon I've got a bit of a zoom going on here. I think I can actually move out just a smidge. I know, I keep forgetting to buy those types of things though. I need to get them. I'm hopeless. And I need those foamy mount things as well. So, because when I did that hugs card, I seriously need to get my act together. All right, one flower. Isn't that gorgeous when you can see it? Oh, actually, I need that again. Don't be putting that away too quickly. And I love the font on this happy birthday. It is just simple, I think. I know, I've got to get adhesive sheets. I've got to get adhesive. Right, them away. And I want one, actually I'm not even going to fold that back because I'm only going to use it for a second. All right, where shall I stick this one? Up here. That is really intense when you stamp it, but I find that the jade tends to settle as it dries, and I missed a bit as well. But you know what, I will probably end up, I have to wash these because I need them again. I will probably end up, that's what they're called, aren't they? Foamy mount things. I'm sure that's what they're called. It's probably why I can't order them, because I forget what they're called and then forget to order them. All right, Okay, I'm going to bring in my big cut me box for this one because I need to be able to stand up, and I am apologising in advance because it probably doesn't fit in the screen. And I've got remnants from other stuff. And what I might do is I'm just cutting around that. So I've got less of them. Okay, I need that one. And I'm not going to do them at the same time because knowing me, I will knock it and I'll have to do it all again. So excuse me if you get the wobbles. Yay, beautiful. I need to get the leaves. I'm thinking that little area there will probably get covered. So just make sure your little die hugs your image nicely. There's nothing worse than when you go to cut out a stamped image and it's offset a little bit. There we go. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. And of course I've already got the other one. Get these out the way. Rightio. Now, I've got that bit. Oh, I need to cut this out. Close your eyes again. La, la, la. Don't look. Oh. Actually, I'm just going to cut that off. And then I cut that because I need to, that will go for the second card that we do. So close your eyes. Now, I always like a nice, small, thin sentiment, and this just fits perfectly for everything I want. So pretty much every catalogue, there's usually at least one happy birthday that fits the bill, and it's what all my happy birthdays get made with. And this one is it this year. It's the right size, it's the right font, you can use it for male or female. It's just lovely. Okay, so we've got that, we've got my card base. Let's have a look at the ephemera pack because we have got gorgeous little sequins in there, and these are self-adhesive. They got the little glue dots on the back of them. And I can tell you, I've used these for the card class that I've used and for plenty of other cards as well. And I've still got quite a few of them left over. I'm sure it says somewhere how many's in there, but I can't remember at the moment. And then these packs are just gorgeous. Like I've used all of them. But look, have a look at that. I don't want to throw them out in case I can use the scraps for something. But have a look at how gorgeous these are. So, and you get, I think it's 4 sheets of these, and they just feel so delicate. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know, maybe there's 5. I should just read the package instructions, right? Actually, I don't think it says. It just says 1 kit. But there's lots of beautiful different shapes, and within these, there's more. Like you can just keep popping them out. I'll see if I can bring that up a little bit closer to you. So you can actually pop, like you can have the thicker outline of the hexagon, or you could have the thin one, or you could have the double one. And like with these ones here, the same thing. So you can use the outlines, or you can, you know, it's just really, really pretty. So I think I used a bigger one for the card that I did earlier, so I will try and get the same type of, oh my gosh, they're so delicate. I feel like I need to be really careful with them. I'm sure that I don't need to be that careful, but I sort of want to try and keep the inner bit so that I've got it a bit thicker, because then you can get rid of the ones that are on the inside and have it really, really fine if you wanted to. But I'm just going to keep that one So I'm going to use this shape instead. Let's put all this back together. So pretty. Oh, I need them. Don't put them away so quickly. Rightio. Okay, so I am now going to bring out my other naughty glue. This is going to end up with glue all over it. Where will I put this? I think I'll just put that straight over the top. And I think the reason why my other one ended up on an angle is because I dropped it on my card. Typical. And that's pretty much where it stayed. So I'm just trying to get glue on all of it and trying to just keep those 3 layers together. So hopefully I don't drop it on my card this time. Whoops, that little piece is coming out. And I can get it roughly in a better position. And I love this type of, I'm not very good on it, I have to say. I'm not very good, but this, you know, when you layer and you just keep layering bits and you've got little bits of this and you've got little bits of that, well, I'm not very good at that. But this sort of makes it a little bit easier to do because it doesn't matter if you cover up some of that detailed dye. It's just all gorgeous. All right, I'm going to stick that behind there. I'm looking for. So who's been watching the Olympics? I've sort of gotten over it now. I watched most of the swimming and Jess Fox winning. Oh, so disappointed for her in the first race, but I'm so glad that she got gold for her second running. So, but I have to admit, I'm sort of, isn't it funny, like, yeah, of course all the swimming goes first and then the track and field, but I'm sort of over it by the time we get to the track and field. Okay, and then I'm just going to pop that sort of in the middle and over a little bit and wherever it just wants to go. And then our happy birthday, which I can pop over the top of my flower. So I just need a couple of dimensionals and hopefully these ones aren't too, yeah, they'll be too big. Typical. Pull one off, too big. Let's use the little minis. Actually, make sure I've got it on the right end. Yes. Whoops. Flinging it all around. Okay, so I'll usually put about 3 on there. And then just put some glue on that edge. Oh. And my chair's all squeaky. So I'm moving around and my chair's all squeaky. So let's pop that down the bottom there. I'm assuming it's all straight. And then we've got, actually, I don't know, I didn't use them in my first card. I left that as that for my first card. So I'll bring in the other one. So not a huge amount of difference. I've just got a slightly smaller piece of designer series paper. Perhaps a bigger piece would have been nice. But, and then my little die, delicate die cut piece is a little bit different, and of course my gold shape. But so there is our first card done. Now I'm going to show you my second card. Oops, I got glue. At least the glue dries sort of semi-clear and you can't see it so much. Okay. Oh, Lisa, great. I'm glad you caught me live then. So we are just about to start our second card, which is this one. Thank you very much, Karen. So we're going to make something similar to this. And then, of course, before I started and I was looking at all of, Cherie is saying that Artful Stampin' with Ruth is a genius at multi-layering. I really wish that I had that knack. Sometimes I do. I think it depends on the stamp set that I'm using, but I'm not very good at it. I'll just leave it at that. So that's the first card. That's my second card. So, but of course then I was looking just before we came on and I was going through all the designer series paper and I'm going, oh, maybe I should make another one, but make them out of these instead of doing that one. So I know that there is a little bit of a lag, but let me know whether I should make a pink one instead of, I keep going to call it peach. It is not peach, it is pale papaya. Instead of making a pale papaya card, should I make a pink one or should I make this one still? If we go for the pink, I will just explain one thing that I did on this one. So I will just give a few, I think it's about a 20-second or something delay. So I will twiddle my thumbs while we wait for, I do have both card bases ready just in case. So, because I can always go back and make that one later. Pink or papaya. Isn't that gorgeous? I think I know what I'm going to do. I think it's going to be this one, you know. So once again, pink, see. See, look, the Artful Stampin'. See, my team is called the Artful Stampers. So I think I should check out, see, I knew it was going to be pink, so I already started working on it. I should check out Ruth because she's got my team name. Okay, so this one is a little bit of colour blocking. All right, I'll leave this one sort of here because just remind me to tell you something about that. All right, so it's a little bit of colour blocking and I did get a little bit messed up my first time I tried to do it because I was cutting my sizes all wrong. But basically I need 2 pieces of the beautiful pink at 4 centimetres by 4 centimetres. So, oh, I can get that open. How gorgeous. Oh. Keep locking it on me. So 2 squares, 4 centimetres by 4 centimetres. And then and keep your pile of scraps, like don't throw any of your scraps away because they might come in handy for something. Oops, I might need that little bit of white. And then I need 2 strips. What's on the other side? 4 centimetres by 8 centimetres. 4 centimetres. I'm sure it was 8 centimetres. How long's that? No, I won't get 2 out of that. Okay, so 4 centimetres by 8 centimetres. And I'll try and pick pieces that have got more of the pink in it. Or should I do it the other way? I'll do it the other way. Although that's really pretty. Oh, pink with the gold stripes. Like that. Or that. I think I might do it with them. Sorry, Amanda. Okay, so for this one, we want to go long, then square, and then long, and then square. Super pretty. Okay, let's glue them down. Stick them down. Okay, I will use my grid paper for this so that I don't get too mixed up. I'm going to keep making sure that I'm in the, because the work area is different to what I'm used to working in. So I've even had to like pick up my whole chair and shift it. All right, so I just want to make that, actually I didn't check to see where my bottom one would come in. That was really stupid of me. No, that's okay. Normally I'm a little bit better at planning these things. You just have to have a closer gap. Because generally, as you know, when you do this type of one, whatever goes down first is usually the guide for everything else that goes down. And put one there. I think that's straight. It's nothing worse than crooked layers. Okay, and then just trying to imagine where the rest of my card is going to fall. There we go. Lovely. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay, so doing pink again, I am going, and I think I've got more of the jade again than because the other green that I was going to use in this card was Pear Pizzazz, but I have a feeling that I've got a bit more of the jade in my green, so I will be using those same ink pads again. I'm going to get that out of the way because I know what I'll do. I will get ink on it. So one of them. I think I can fit one of them and another pink happy birthday, which I will use this again. There we go. Yeah, I know that Cherie, the designer series paper, I think should be on its way. I had a quick check and I think some of it may actually be back into picking. So I know that it was due to arrive in the warehouse on the week of the 2nd of August. So I think it must be in the warehouse. It's just got to get back onto the shelves and then it can get picked. But also I have to say that unfortunately they've had to close the distribution centre at the moment. I'll just keep talking while I do this, because unfortunately somebody has tested for COVID in the distribution centre, so it's closed for deep cleaning at the moment. But I think today was the last day that it was going to be closed, and then I assume that they have to wait to be given the all clear to open up again. So I'm hoping that it's gone back into picking and that it won't take too much longer. I think you ordered 2 packets, didn't you? From memory? I think I'm gonna we know that at the end of this catalogue life, it will be going, so stock up. I will be stocking up, I think. Because I've seen, some really gorgeous, just really simple cards made out of it as well. Like just, the ones where it's like this and they've just used the whole panel on the card and just a really simple gold sentiment on it, and it's just gorgeous. All right, get that down. Oh, I think I used 2, didn't I? I'm pretty sure I used 2 of them, but I'm only going to use 1. I've already stamped and put them away, sort of. Okay. I actually have to bring my other card in to figure out what I did. So I'm pretty sure, because I was struggling I didn't want to cover up so much of the beautiful papers that are going on. So I put it, I might be able to put it on this side because there's less. We'll just have a little bit of a play, I think. Yeah. Oh, pansies. Oh, I know, this is so pretty. It would be a very hard decision to make. Okay, so now I'm going to get some of these leaves. I think I've pretty much used everything on the other one. Actually, I might grab a couple of these ones. Oops. And pop them. How about that? And I might even grab these ones here and pop them around there. Just keep this one really simple, I think. And I think that's the key with this set as well, is that, you know, it's really easy to go overboard. But if you've, I think if you've got the simpler backgrounds, you can do this. But because I'm using the backgrounds that are so busy, I think it pays to sort of keep it, the rest of the card on the simple side. Now, one thing that I did with the flower on this one, because I stamped this one in the pale papaya, and it felt really washed out because the colours in the paper are so rich. So what I actually did was grabbed my blender pen, my blends, and I highlighted, I actually drew straight onto the flower here. Whoops. And let's see if I can show you, I've got a bit of a shadow going on. And I actually drew on some of the, I'll put this one up so you can see. So I actually drew on some of the little layers because they were really light, and it sort of just enhanced that. If you, I guess if you wanted to also, you could just use the Stamparatus and keep restamping that until you get a nice strong papaya colour. So that's funny, Cherie. All right, I am going to stick this on. I am going to put one dimensionals right in the center, and that's it, because I want to be able to slip all the, I might pop it up that way. It's tricky because you've only got the one. Actually, that was a bit foolish. No, that should be right. And then I can slide these underneath where I want them to go. I'll bring in all my adhesives again. Whoops. And then I can slide them under easily. Well, what's Beryl doing? Fussy cutting leaves and roses. Nice. I enjoy fussy cutting, I have to admit. So I'm just going to stick that over there, and my blocks have still got stamps on them, so I'm just going to pop that there. Oh yeah, Wink of Stella. Ooh, got it handy too. I might pull that out. I have actually got a pair of tweezers as well. I should get them out. All right, and we'll pop that one around there. Where is my Wink of Stella? Okay, let's have, oh, you hear that? I've got to get some more. Can't be short of Wink of Stella. I actually think I have another one. I went through a stage where it was just Wink of Stella on everything. I think I was using it before Stampin' Up got it, and I just kept sandboxing it and sandboxing it. So, and then we eventually got it. I was like, yes. All right, so we've got a little bit of Wink of Stella going on there as well now. You can see that. Okay, and then we've just got our sentiment and a couple of little, it sort of feels like it's a bit lost in here, doesn't it? I'm sure once the sentiment is on, it'll pick up a little bit better. I think I've cut my sentiment crooked, but only just, I think. But it'll bother me. It will bother me. hopefully that was the right direction. Good-o. All right, so now I need to keep that side flat and put dimensionals on this side because I always get them mixed up. Do we still have that champagne mist? I must, I can't remember whether we still got the glimmer paint or not. Because that is super pretty to make your own mist as well, isn't it? All right, look at this, I'm getting everything in. Right, glue. Vertical happy birthday. Oh, what one's that from? Okay, and I'm just going to line that up right with the edge because silly me didn't even think about where everything would go when I did it. So I'm going to pop it right along the edge there. And then of course these sequins, when I can find the right side to open them. Hello. And then these, because they're so, I don't know what they are, but when I put them down here, they tend to want to pick up the pink out of the card. And when I put them over near here, they want to turn and go the pale. So it's all very pretty. All right, let's pop a few of these guys around. And they're very like, not obtrusive. They're just sort of settle in, and when you move your card, that's when you can see them. So I usually only do 3 or so on a card, which is probably why I've got so many of them left. The glue I just used is naughty. It is a 2-way glue pen. I have 2 of them. One is, and I'll show you them. And I keep sandboxing them as well. So sandbox, sandbox, sandbox. They're just 2-way glue pens. One's a bullet tip, which as you can see is pretty mushed because I've used it lots. And I keep jamming it into the wrong part in the lid. So that's pretty mushed. And then I've also got like a fine tipped one. Now the reason I got the fine tipped one is because when we do our zig one. So when we were doing our, and I haven't got one near me, I think I've given them away. When we were making our own alcohol blends backgrounds, if you run the fine tipped one, it's just like a ballpoint pen. If you run it along the patterns of your edges, you can then either gold emboss or you can use the gilded leafing and actually make your own gold run through the patterns that you pick up. Yeah, just Google them. I know that's really bad and I shouldn't be saying that, but that's what I do. I just Google them. If you guys are, or obviously in Australia, I just keep looking around to see who's got the best price and the best shipping. So, but I'm sure that you guys shop at Amazon heaps, so they would definitely be on there. So there is my card in a different version. Very pretty. And here is my green ones. In case you're joining me second, like if you missed the first card, that was the first one that I did. So now I've got more birthday cards because I know that very soon I'm going to stop making birthday cards and I'm going to start making loads of Christmas cards. And I send my team members cards for their birthday every month. So I'm usually sending about 15 or so happy birthday cards every month. So I need to get my stash happening before I move on to my Christmas cards because I always run out and then I'm scrambling to make cards at the end of the month. So just a quick recap. Wait a minute, I gotta press my buttons the right way. So this is the class that is going to be released on the 1st. I've got it scheduled to go 1st of August and it'll just be a 1-week sign up. And then I actually have another one class prepared using that Beauty of the Earth as well. So that will be on the 15th of August. And then we'll start some Christmas card classes. And last reminder, hang on, press the right buttons. My blends giveaway that I've got going on tomorrow is the very last day. But I have to say also that if you are using the host code as well, and you place a minimum of $60, then I'm going to send these brads to you in August, but you'll also get 2 entries into the blends draw as well. So each month, how many birthdays do you have, Cherie? When is your birthday, Cherie? I think I did ask you that once before. Yeah, a little contraband. Okay, let me move back a little bit. I'm going to bring me back on again. So cover your eyes. There we go. I know contraband is okay. I need to sandbox. We used to have our 2-way glue pen like that, but they took it away for some reason. So I need to get it back, because every time I use it, somebody always asks me, what glue pen are you using? So it would be in their best interest, right, to stock it again. So that is it. I think we have been going for nearly an hour, which is awesome. And we got some cards done. My streaming worked. There was no echo. I'm assuming that all the volumes worked really well. So cross fingers. I mean, this program does cost a little bit more, but I think in the long run, oh, Cherie, you're never too old for birthdays. Got to always have to celebrate the birthdays. My poor mother-in-law, it was her 85th birthday last week, and the day of her birthday is the day that we went into lockdown, so we didn't even get to celebrate her 85th birthday with her on the day, which was really sad. So anyway, I'm sure that she probably thinks the same thing. Okay, Amanda. Now I don't know what your comment is. Yes, we did, and I still have 2 of them. I can't remember what we were talking about now. Anyway, thank you very much. I'm glad this all worked really nicely. So, and I'm sad that I can only stream to one place though. I can only do to either Facebook or YouTube. I can't do them both at the same time, but that's okay, because I will post this on YouTube afterwards. Excellent, because I was thinking I might have to get a microphone or something like that, but if the volume was good, then that's fantastic. Awesome. You know, it does, the program is costing a little bit more, but you know what, I get sick of things not working properly. So you pay what you get what you pay for, don't you? So, but I can post this on Facebook now, and so hello if you are watching on Facebook on the replay. So thank you very much for joining me, and I think we're all good to go next week. I've got my son's work schedule, and I don't think he's working on Friday, so we will be here again, all going well. So thank you for joining me. I have to keep forgetting where the camera is too, so hello, sorry. And we will see you again next week. So thanks a lot, bye. But now I've got to figure out how to stop the recording.